He's continuing to make mutas. 5 more mutas on the way. This is going to bring us to 28 mutas.
He's going to try to outnumber the amount of stalkers with... Oh, that Hydra Den. Did you see that positioning before? It's on the right middle of the map.
Oh, it's a hidden Hydra Den. Oh, that's cute.
Right. But anyway, if you get roughly 20% more mutas than the opponent has stalkers, and you do some links to buffer, and there are no storms, you can actually start to kill stalkers with mutas. Now, what's going to happen here? A flank coming from the top with some banelings, but they're going to engage separately.
Oh, and the banelings don't actually hit what he wants, and there are side storms going down, and a lot of those banelings do get taken out. They really only hit Zealots, so he's going to have to back up a little bit, hitting his mutas, but they didn't take as much damage as they could have.
Yeah, now 7 more banelings will be warped in. Will this expansion die before F91 can defend? I do think it does. Ah, there we go with the big warp in the main base. Those zealots will be starting to attack. Now this base is going down, so F91 in a lot of trouble now, deciding to go for a counterattack with the Zerglings. But remember, there's a lot of cannons against Mutalisks there. And these Mutalisks are trying to kill the zealots, but not before the infestation pit will go down. So rather than Broodlords before Mothership, we're going to see a Mothership before Infestors.
Wow, that is pretty impressive, I have to say. 23 more Banes on the way, still stuck on that layer tech completely. I mean, he'll be able to kill this army, but that's about it. He's down to 2 base, one of which has any minerals at it, against a 3-base Rain that's taken almost no damage this game.
Yeah, and Rain is going to be able to warp in a lot of High Templars soon, as well as, either keeping them or making Archons. Now, does F91 have enough of an army advantage to both kill the 4th and do damage against Rain? I'm not sure. I'm not sure that he does.
Well, a lot of this army that Rain has right now, supply-wise, is in Zealots. That's not going to be helpful. 7 Stalkers only, 4 High Templars. The High Templars are the real backbone here. Oh, that was very nice. Only 1 Baneling even making it through for any damage. And, that's a good storm. Very painful here. Look at that. Those mutas are completely bruised.
Trying to do some magic boxing against that Archon, but more Stalkers will be warping in, and he has to go away. There's just too much damage on those Mutalisks already. The upgrades on the Stalkers are too good, and the Hydralisk then got taken out, just in case F91 got any funny ideas and wants to go back into Hydralisk production.
I think Rain would love to see him go back into Hydralisk
He shouldn't have killed it then.
Yeah, really?
You never
know. Build a pylon wall around it so he can't even kill it himself or something? Well, I mean, look at this. Right now, 57 drones, 66 probes. Rain's taking a 4th base. F91's retaking his 3rd base. Is there any way for F91 to actually come back here? That's my question to you.
There's not enough gas anymore to make that mothership, so that's at least no concern for F91, but he barely has anything. He has the ideal amount of resources to start Infestors, but I'm not 100% sure that he still has a kit.
I don't think he has it anymore.
Yeah.
Is it Infestation Pit? I was going to call it Infestation Ben.
Infestation
Yeah, man. I call everything something wrong. It's awesome. Well, the Muta's going to clean up these drops. The drop's obviously not going to do that much, but it draws the Mutas away so he can attack here again. Of course, the Baneling's not going to do so well against those storms.
Nice double warp prism action. As soon as Rain has the presence of mind to warp in there, he will again be able to put pressure on one of the bases of F91. In fact, the only one that's healthing at a very mining at a very healthy rate.
And in fact, a couple Zealots do come in. Not really going to do that much. Might kill a drone or something. Doesn't matter all that much either because he is down 30 supply. The mothership has started. So has that infestation pit.
Yeah, that infestation then is almost about to finish.
The infestation cavern is on the way.
You can make Hydra roaches there. Have you seen it?
Oh,
really?
Put
the Hydra on top of the roach.
The infestation chamber. Oh my. Alright, so, I mean, more Lings are on the way. As far as his upgrades go, they're still stuck at 2-2, whereas I believe Rain is on 3-2. Yeah, he is on 3-2, so, again, Rain, in every way, is leading.
Yeah, and he's looking to just finish the game now. He's such a stable player, never really attacked too impatiently. Every attack he did damage, and every time he needed to defend, he did. Overstretching doesn't seem to be a word in his vocabulary.
Yeah, he is the most patient player I've seen, to be honest. And, well, this is a nice counterattack. At least he's going to be able to kill this mate. No, I guess he's not going to be able to kill this base off. He'll kill the probes. No, he won't kill the probes. Not too much being done. Ooh, okay, that was pretty good. But still, look at the supply once again. He's just making more Lings, and Down goes that fourth.
5 Stalkers killing a hatchery. Spine Crawlers out of position. And F91 is looking all but dead in this game. Perhaps just maybe just waiting, thinking about the next game. Maybe seeing exactly what Rain's tendencies are, learning as much as he can before yielding this game here.
Yeah, well, he's started pathogen glands now at the 24-minute mark. So that's good. Get that out of the way. But the next attack's just going to kill F91. He's trying to spine up, but he has no late-game units whatsoever. I mean, if you're going to play like Turtle Zerg with bad economy, you need to have Broodlords, you need to have Infestors.
Yeah.
Because those are the only things that you can be really cost-efficient with. The only things you can force cost efficiency with, at least. So, I mean...
Finally, F91 is making the best unit in the Zerg arsenal after trying pretty much every other unit, but it's just going to be too little too late. There's so many Archons already. There has been so much income for Rain. The Mothership is done. There we go. Mothership, 200 supply is pretty good against 10 Zerglings. And they're going to run into more Archons.
Yeah, that handful of Zerglings not going to do anything. The 10 Infestor is going to be too little too late by far. An attack move at this point spells defeat for F91.
But Rain wouldn't be Rain if he would just attack move. He's going to still be as efficient as he can. It would be a big shame for him if he lost a single unit in this fight, and unfortunately he did.
Oh, what a mistake. GG! And Rain takes game number 1 in a dominating fashion against F91.
Yeah.
Rain, I mean, he's my choice to take the tournament, but I thought that game would be a little bit closer, to be honest. All right, guys, we're back. It's game number 2, F91 against Rain. The map, Antigua Shipyard. A good choice for a player like F91.
I'm very surprised that Antigua Shipyard has been left here, has not been vetoed away. Keep in mind, guys, of course, there's a 7-map pool, and you can get to veto 2 maps. So that means that Rain probably eliminated, let's say, Tal'Darim Altar.
You think he eliminated that? I would feel like F91 would want to eliminate that map. With those rocks at the third base.
So he removed Shakura's Plateau.
Yeah, I would say Shakura's.
And, well, what else would he remove? Maybe Daybreak?
He could have.
I don't see him as the type of player that would remove Daybreak.
No.
It would be my normal guess if I didn't know who the Protoss was. But playing Antigua.
Well, F91 may have left Tal'Darim right in there, to be honest.
Yeah.
Who knows?
And then Rain was like, well, I thought you're going to remove it, but I don't actually want to go that far outside of my comfort zone. That's possible.
Oh, could be. But Antigua, I mean, you know, this is a map to just... let's talk about the map and how it's played in PvZ, because it's my least favorite map to play.
Yeah.
Absolutely, without a doubt, in PvZ, my least favorite map to play. And I feel like 99% of pro games are going to come down to an Immortal Sentry push here.
Yeah. Whether it's a 2-base or a 3-base, probably it's going to be a 2-base Immortal Sentry push. It could
normally
be a 3-base one. I usually end up making like 14 sentries on this map. First of all, I need it to defend sometimes. And also because I know that I'm not going to go for Mothership on this map anyway.
Yeah, it's not going to get to that point.
It's atrocious to try and take a 4th as a Protoss against Zerg. I know it's all going to be about Force Fields and Blink and Immortals, so might as well make 14 sentries.
Why not, man? That sounds good to me. Yeah. 14, that's a little bit overkill for Artosis. He doesn't normally go 14, but I don't normally win this map. This is like one of the ones I lose every time in this matchup. So
it's so awkward when Zerg has the middle. They have this Elnaga tower, they got the high ground, and they have spines, and they can take the middle base.
Yeah.
And they got Infestors and Broodlord camping it.
Did you happen to see Lenok vs. Hero here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sadly.
Yeah. That was something else, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Well.
But for me, as a Protoss, for the future, it's really good. Because it shows something.
What is it?
It shows how Zerg can still win, even though they're losing the whole game.
Yeah, well, it definitely showed that, no question.
I'm always happy when that is being illustrated.
Actually, I'm the same on that. I like to see weakness in the race I'm playing.
Yeah.
But,
all right.
So, I mean, he's doing the wall in at the big choke. Do you prefer big choke or at the nexus?
It's both got its weaknesses, right?
Yeah.
I prefer it at the big choke, but it has some potential abuses that a Zerg can throw at you, like hatch block, early pull and stuff. And also, Baneling Bust is better against this type of wall-off. Whereas the Roach attack is better against the Nexus wall-off.
Yeah. I think in that last one that you mentioned, the Roach attack, that's a little bit more common on this map. So we've been seeing Protosses tend towards walling in at the ramp
again
recently.
Yeah, it's like a switch over thing.
Yeah, and eventually that may even turn around because everyone's doing it. It's like, well, okay, then let's mix in some more of these early cheeses that can abuse that wall.
I've seen a really cool concession between those two wall-offs too. It was posted on Team Liquid by a user. Instead of walling off at the Nexus with Gateway Forge, and instead of walling off at the ramp with Gateway Forge, he walled off with a Nexus at the ramp. So he made a Nexus part of the natural ramp.
I think I saw this.
And he's like, the Nexus has a lot of HP.
I did see this. I didn't
get it upon reading it first, and then I got that it was a troll attempt.
Yeah.